Welcome everyone to WWTA News. Here we look at possibly exciting news in crypto as well as other news in finance and economy. I'm your host, EB, and thank you for joining us. All right, everybody, thanks for coming on in and checking this video out. Let's jump into our news for today. So, today we see in the news Solana decentralized exchange raises 18 million Series A from Three Arrows Capital, also Coinbase Ventures. What's going on with this? Solana's ecosystem, Project Orca, has concluded an 18 million Series A investment round led by some of the biggest venture funds in crypto, offering further evidence that high-profile investors are keen to back Solana-based startups. Isn't that something? You know, as we watched the Solana market, we watched it come up from around $10. Well, that's when I saw it, around $10. And I watched that thing come on upwards of around $200 per coin. And it was awesome to see that. It's come down some, but it was still awesome to see how Solana as an ecosystem just made major moves. When we compare it to something like Ethereum, we definitely see with Ethereum, it can cost you a lot in gas fees. But with Solana, I mean, wow, cost barely anything, like cents, right? Less than cents, and it's extremely fast. It's Solana's ecosystem does very good, and we can see here why more investment money will come into this space with Solana. So definitely, we should keep our eyes on Solana to see how many more major things come out of this ecosystem. All right, let's move along to the next story. Blockchain.com rolls out crypto trading in Oklahoma. Crypto platform brings earning potential, financial freedom, and jobs to its residents. Says here, Blockchain.com, the world's oldest and most trusted cryptocurrency platform, announced custodial and brokerage product eligibility for 4 million Oklahoma residents, in addition to remote job opportunities for the state. The launch comes as the company continues to expand crypto assets to all U.S. states via state-by-state license approvals. Wow. Let's get that again. Blockchain.com is expanding to all U.S. states via state-by-state licensing approvals. That's pretty huge in itself as news. You know, we see a lot of ATMs in different states showing up, crypto ATMs or Bitcoin ATMs, however you choose to call it, label it. But we see clearly that cryptocurrency here in the United States, mainly as we talk, here in the United States is really starting to pick up. It's really starting to pick up. Let's continue. It says just last month, the company made buying and selling cryptocurrencies available to more than 22 million Floridians. In the past year alone, Blockchain.com has launched in Alaska, Delaware, Florida, Illinois, Oregon, New Hampshire, and New Mexico, bringing its total presence to approximately 30 states. That's excellent right there. That's excellent to see that the more and more people that they can bring into this space, the more and more adoption we'll have in this space, and the more value our currencies that we hold will increase in because people will be using it. It's going to help us in so many ways. In my personal opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. But let's continue. In our next story, Smellier partners with Miston Labs to launch smart contracts for Cosmos blockchain. Says here, Smellier has announced it has entered into a partnership with Miston Labs to foresee critical research and development that will boost the speeds of liquidity, transactions, and develop smart contract applications based on the Cosmos blockchain. Smellier is a co-processing protocol to Ethereum virtual machines. Smellier was developed in 2020 as a testnet protocol that will promote automated financial transactions useful to players in the decentralized finance area, crypto traders, and liquidity service providers. So when we look at that, I mean, for one, Cosmos sat quiet for a while, but to see here that they're about to get into smart contracts as well. So we're seeing the competition growing. We saw Polygon and Matic make major moves that helped change things. Not one of the more major names, but as we see the competition stacking and growing, we're seeing that Cosmos is getting in that ring, and this is going to help us see more growth with Ethereum contracts. Because Ethereum contracts, I mean, with the gas, when you're paying those gas fees, Ethereum is outrageous. Nobody really want. You've got to have money to play that game. So as far as using smart contracts, deploying them and using them, it's too expensive unless you go into these different layers and you go into these different yeah, basically different layers on their on the system. So, but let's continue. It says, as per the announcement, the Smellier blockchain will partner with Miston to launch a smart contract capability that is beneficial to Cosmos developers. These smart contracts will also be useful to those on Smellier's Ethereum Gravity Bridge. The Smellier blockchain works with the Tendermint consensus layer, dual-way Ethereum bridge, and the Cosmos Stargate SDK. Miston Labs functions as a Web 3.0 platform. It was created in 2021 by an active team of developers who have worked with major blockchain projects such as Facebook's Diem and the Novi Crypto mobile wallet. Mobile wallet. So I do think we should keep our eyes on Cosmos because I really wasn't paying too much attention to them, but to see here now they're going to be moving or they're moving into the smart contract world. We might see a lot of applications or dApps come out of this as well. And I am a believer in these decentralized apps as well as the decentralized exchanges. But let's continue. Oh, I guess this will be our final one for the day. That's right. Heroverse is revolutionizing how people play blockchain games. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with the video game side, right, with blockchain and cryptocurrencies, well, a lot's been going on. We have a whole bunch of ecosystems or networks that do this. Gala being one of the bigger names, but QBX or Cubix, it's a few of them out there. Ultra IO, that's out there. It's a few of them out there that have definitely that have definitely been working on how to bring blockchain into video games. And here we have Heroverse. So let's see. Image of the game. Heroverse is the first pioneer to bring the top grossing mobile genre game to the blockchain universe, which combines match, 3 puzzle, and RPG strategy play and earn game. Play and earn is a business model that embraces the concepts of players' gaming experience and an open economy. Now, we're familiar with most of these games where we'll convert a normal currency that we normally use every day, we'll convert that into quote unquote currency or in game currency or tokens. And then we'll do our transactions within the game. But you can't necessarily, well, I haven't seen at the point in time where you can take those in game currencies that you have and sell what's left and come back out into the normal currency. That hasn't been possible. I've never seen that. But I think looking at what blockchain and cryptocurrencies is doing, we're going to see that. We're going to see being able to bring that money back out in the real everyday currency, as well as bringing it in and using it. But let's continue. Inspired by the concept of match 3 puzzle games like Candy Crush Saga, Empires, and Puzzles, Heroverse is a hyper casual game that focuses on matching similar items to make them disappear. When the line or matches disappear, heroes will fight with their counterparts, and if they win, they are allowed to move up to the next level. This is when users can receive rewards for their achievements, which can be transferred to the real world as a valuable resource. There it is, right there. In playing the game, the things that you win, you'll be able to bring them back out, which must mean selling them. I'm only assuming. I could be wrong. We'll have to continue. But I would only imagine, based on NFTs, non fungible tokens, and how they work, if these are non fungible tokens inside the game and then you're winning these non fungible tokens, they have a value, in which case you can sell them. All right. So if that's any way of this, how this is going to work, how I've been waiting to see a lot of things work as far as video games with the non fungible tokens, this could be something great. Let's continue though. Moreover, Heroverse also focuses on prominent RPG features, role playing game features. Exploring and looting, specifically role playing games, is a RPG is a role playing genre where the gamer controls a character that undertakes a quest, usually a numerous amount of quests in RPGs or role playing games in an imaginary world. In Heroverse, it is more about how the characters evolve as they interact with the story or the narrative. Apart from casual game modes, Heroverse also has daily raid mode where players can do daily missions to receive in-game tokens. Right? So earlier we were discussing like when you bring, you take your outside currency, like for instance, we'll use an example, U.S. dollar. You bring it into a video game and you buy by buying their in-game currency. Now you have the in-game currency you paid outside the game currency, the U.S. dollar. Now you have the in-game currency in which you spend it to buy things, whatever it is you choose to buy. But you haven't been able to bring it back out. So here, right? Apart from the casual game mode, right? You see there, Heroverse development team is also working to develop. No, let's back up. Let's see. It says more characters evolve. Apart from the casual game mode, daily mode, you can do your daily missions and receive the in-game tokens. Moreover, Heroverse development team is also working to develop more game modes such as Tower, PvP, and Clan Event. So, winning these tokens in the game is what I'm more concerned about, and will we be able to? Well, possibly they didn't state it yet, but possibly I would imagine purchasing NFTs or winning NFTs and then being able to sell those out in the real world or out in the other markets. So it looks like there's some more images of the game. Okay, get an idea of what's happening here. So it says there are two types of tokens available in Heroverse. HER and HES. HER are pre-minted tokens that the holders use to buy heroes and hero box. I don't know what they mean by hero box, but HER is minted to buy your heroes. Due to the limited features of this token type, Heroverse can control the pricing process. Wait a minute. Heroverse can control the pricing process of the pre-minted token during the project. To be more specific, the number of pre-minted tokens released has been decided at the beginning of the project. Okay, all right. Which means there will not be any situation of issuing more tokens during the whole process. That might lead to the shrinkage of a token price. Well, I'm glad they said that because that could be a lot of issues if you keep the door open to keep minting these tokens. Then any real value, you'd be pretty much leaving it because you can mint them at any time. All right, so it says HES is the in-game currency that players can earn while playing and can spend on almost all game features. HES is an unlimited token that Heroverse will continue releasing when users play the game. A part of HES can be withdrawn as real money. There it is right there. HES can be withdrawn as real money. The other part can be used for in-game transactions such as a hero upgrade. They say upgradation. Strange word, but such as a hero upgrade. Heroverse controls HES by a burn mechanism in which Heroverse burns some percentage of this HES to create in-game balance. That's what I wanted to see right there. So as far as it goes for this game, they have two tokens. One is pretty much made for the game, and the other one is made for the game as well as the real world, which means you can bring it out and cash it in. And as you're playing these games, you can win money as far as I'm assuming. I didn't see it. I'm assuming possibly they're going to use NFTs, but they did state that you'll actually, from doing these daily quests, gain currency. All right, so it didn't say which currency that was. But if it is HES, then as you're playing the game and you're doing your daily quest, you're going to generate HES. They didn't directly say that, but I'm assuming that they said two tokens here. But I'm assuming you'll be able to use that to trade out and go back into your nation's currency as well as used for in-game purchases. So that's all I got today for the news. I thank you for joining us, and I thank you for joining us at WWTA News. If you enjoyed our video, please hit the subscribe and like button and join us next time to follow the news in crypto, finance, and economy. Thank you.